Hey Aquarius, it's Lisa, and here is your March 2023 general reading. This is a general reading, so if you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's see what March has in store for you. I'm also going to be holding another contest this month. If you like, share, subscribe, and comment on one of my videos, I will enter you in a draw to win a reading with me. I will be pulling the name at the end of the month, and if you're the lucky winner, I will let you know. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius. The general message for this month, for March, is the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about you've planted the seeds to your success, so you've thought of the idea or you're doing whatever, and now it's doing the work to make it grow and flourish. Taking some things out, adding some things, all that good stuff. And then you start to reap the benefit of it. But you have to do the work to get there. So March is about that. And the challenge that you have for the month of March, Aquarius, the challenge is the Nine of Wands, which is all about, you know, you come through a lot, you've dealt with a lot. You need to just kind of take a deep breath, chill for a minute, and then go for it. But it's important to, you know, exhale and kind of going, okay. And sometimes we're so used to doing. It's hard for us to just be, exhale, and then go at it. And it's also in doing, we have to learn to breathe, because a lot of people go through life and they don't even realize it. Like they were like, why is my back so tight? My muscles so tight? It's because you're literally like a big ball of tension and you're not breathing and exhaling as you're going about your life. What you don't see coming is the Nine of Swords, which is stress and worry and sleepless nights. So we'll see what that means. We'll get some clarity on that and where they want you to focus on for this month is the Lovers card. Okay, so interesting. Okay, Aquarius, so let's get some clarification on this. So the Seven of Pentacles is, like I said, all about that you've planted the seeds to your success. So you have an idea, you kind of know what you want to do, or you're working away at it. And it's just kind of going through the process of gathering information, doing the work, taking some things away, adding some things, and moving towards your ultimate goal. But the more kind of, basically, I mean, this is kind of a duh, but the more work you put into it, the more you'll reap from it. But don't be open to change and be open to take things away and add things, like kind of like edit it, right? So just kind of nurture yourself, nurture whatever it is that you're doing, the goals you want to achieve, and you will reap the benefits of it. It'll be very successful. Okay. And it feels almost like for Aquarius, like it's in several areas of your life. And this is general. So it could be relate to, depending on what's going on with each of you Aquarians, where it falls in your life. It could be multiple places of your life. It could be just career or health and fitness. I'm not sure, because it is general. Okay, so let's get some clarification on this. Okay, so wow, the World. So if you do what they're telling you to do, you've planted the seeds, just do the work, put the work in, be open to change and opportunity, and taking things away and adding things. You will get the World, which is one of the best cards in the deck. That's getting everything, attaining everything that you want: success, relationships, health, like wealth, you name it. It's amazing. Okay, so get some more clarity on that. This is about celebrations in your house, good news coming to your house. It can be a new home. So for some of you, you may be getting a new home or renovations in your house, but it is like the energy in your house changing, good news, celebrations, woohoo kind of thing. This is all about mindset, not focusing on your mindset. So while you're, pruning your tree of success, watch your mindset. Don't focus on the negative. Don't, allow yourself to go down that hole of negativity. It's about moving forward, having positive thoughts. There's tons of good things waiting for you. So watch your mindset in March. And then the last card is, when you do this, an opportunity will come out of the blue that leads you to even more success. So you're doing your thing, you're growing your thing, you're making the changes you need to make. And then this opportunity comes out of the blue that leads you to even more success. So very cool, Aquarius. Just keep at it and do what they're telling you to do. Okay, and then this is the challenge. The challenge is giving yourself a break, just chilling for a minute, right? Like, you've come through a lot, you've survived a lot, you've worked hard. Exhale, take a deep breath in, exhale, just chill for a moment, and then back at it. And it's also remembering, like I said, to breathe while you're doing, and just kind of like remember to exhale and breathe. Okay, so let's get some clarification on this. But it is kind of hard because some people were so used to, in order to heal or in order to do things and achieve things, we feel like we have to be at it 24/7, right? And yes, we have to work hard, but taking a break is just as important as working hard. Because if you go, you burn out or you go out of balance, you actually block the successes coming in. So having a moment, chilling, is just as important to moving forward in balance as doing is. Okay, so let's get some clarity here. So this is just about learning your lessons, living life, and just not worrying about what other people are saying or doing or how would they do it or whatever. Just do you. The more authentic you are, the better it is. Wow, you got the world again. So the world is, so you've got that here and you got that here. The world is all about achieving everything. It's one of the top cards in the deck. So if you do this, you do this. So, and people wouldn't think that, wow, if I take a break, I'm actually going to achieve my successes. Yes, you need to, because you're not going to get there if you're burned out. Then they're talking about the hangman. The hangman is all about letting go of things that no longer serve you, getting a new perspective. Chilling and taking a break gives you this new perspective. And then it's like a whole new beginning starts. You have a whole new perspective on things. Even if you're doing exactly the same thing, it looks different, right? Because it's kind of like, wow, okay, I'm fresh eyes. I can see things differently. I have a new perspective. And now I can really focus on what I need to do because I took that break. It can be meditating too. So if you want to learn, get into meditation, you should do that. And then it's also about taking baby steps, right? It's not about rushing and forcing things to happen. We can make things happen by taking the baby steps and just moving forward and not rushing forward. Not it's like, if you're writing a book, it's like write a chapter a day, write a paragraph a day. You don't even need to write a whole chapter. Taking those, baby steps, taking it paragraph by paragraph, will get you there faster than if you were forcing yourself and then you're like, I'm brain dead now. So just take the baby steps and that will all come together. Okay, but this is so important. And I know it's hard to actually give yourself a break and just be for a minute, but you have to do it in order to balance yourself. It feels like you've been working really hard, going through a lot of things, and you really need to take a moment and then get at her again. This is what you don't see coming. And it looks kind of bad, but it's not. I know I have a more positive way of reading tarot for some people, but it's about stress and worry, sleepless nights, your mind going 100 miles an hour, right? So the whole thing is as you balance yourself, and especially if you are working on something and you're trying to achieve certain things, the more active our brain becomes, right? The more we start thinking about what ifs and maybe I should do that. And so when you try to do this, and this is where it becomes a challenge, right? When you try to kind of just go, okay, I'm just going to sit for a minute and be, your mind goes 100 miles an hour, right? So it's kind of like, I'm expecting to kind of work through this and be like, have balance and not burn out. But my mind won't let me, right? So I'm not expecting my mind to like not cooperate with me. So that's why it's kind of a bit of a surprise for you. So it's learning to kind of write down things that pop into your head, your ideas, so you have them out of your head and your mind can be clear, so you can focus on do this. Sleepless nights, it can be being disrupted by spirit, it can be things being really active, and it can be stressing and worrying, like, oh my God, am I doing, if you are trying to build something or work through something or achieve something, no matter where it is in your life, it can cause stress and worry because you're like, am I good enough? Can I do this? I tried to do it before and I couldn't. So all of these, so when it's almost like going through a healing process or a birth of something, right? That's where all our fears come out, because we're like, you know, when you get close to either starting or achieving and starting the process, walking across the threshold to do it, all our hopes and all our fears, really more than our hopes, our fears come out. And it's just all these stresses and all these things of like, oh my God, what am I supposed to, like, how am I going to do this? And then the devil starts, you know, takes residence on your shoulder and starts whispering all these things, which causes all of this stress and worry about how is this possibly ever going to happen? And it's like, okay. And it kind of takes you by surprise, because you're like, yeah, like you might be totally motivated, like I can do this. And then all of a sudden this pops out and you're like, what? And then it slows you down. So you just can't allow it to slow you down. So let's get some clarity on this. Yeah, so listen to your gut, not your head. I know easier said than done. And just follow it. Don't listen to what other people are saying. Don't listen to what the news says. Don't listen. Just do what you feel you need to do. And it will take you to the right place. Again, they're talking about a new house or a renovation in the house. So don't stress and worry about it. It feels like you have to do this, or celebrations in the house. And don't overthink it, overanalyze it, because it's the right thing to do. They brought it up twice now. So if you're thinking about moving, thinking about doing renovations, don't let it stress and worry you. Just keep going forward. This is about being proactive, making things happen. Again, don't stress and worry, make it happen. And then you got the same card, double down. So then it's about being proactive, making things happen, and remembering that part of that is just kind of exhaling, chilling, allowing things to play out, right? Not forcing things to play out, just kind of chill, like just chill, just take a minute, right? Because especially as we start things going, we're like, why isn't it happening fast enough, right? And it's like, just chill. You've done what you needed to do. Just let it all play out, and then it'll all start to move, okay? So that's what you don't see coming. And then where they want you to focus, the Lover's card. If you're in a relationship, it's about focusing on bringing the passion back, bringing life back, enjoying things. It can be meeting someone and the focus is on that person this week and just enjoying it. If it's not about love, like a relationship, it's about connecting to your passions. So not letting this talk, like the stress and worry, just focus on your passion. What do you love doing? What is it, you know, why do you do what you do? And continue forward with all that and the passions that you have for it, and that will lead you. Okay, so let's get some clarity on it, but it is really kind of focusing on passion and all the things that you love in multiple areas of your life, right? And then it all come together. This is saying you focus on passion, you have big success. Then a whole new phase starts in your life. It creates this whole new phase. You come out of this box that you're in where you're like, I can't do that. And then you have this new beginning that's very successful, a whole new path, and it's a creative path. So, you know, creativity is whatever makes you passionate, happy, but it can be something creative. The moon is a lot about writing. I know I mentioned a book before, but the moon is like writing, music, that kind of energy. And it is a whole new path, a whole new way of doing things, a whole new adventure kind of thing. And then let's get one more card, and then it's just working hard and getting it done. Working hard, gathering information, research, just working hard, putting your head down, and that you'll reap the benefits of it financially if you do that. So very, very cool. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching. It sounds like you're going to have a great month, an interesting month. You got to do a couple things, but that's okay. We all do. It's not horrible. It's just about not allowing your mind to go into places, and giving yourself a break and allowing yourself to have a break, and doing it as well, balancing yourself. So have a great March, if I can speak. Have a great March, and I will check in mid-month. I'm having a hard time. Mid-month, and we'll see what the rest of the month holds for you. So enjoy March, and I will talk to you soon.
Sun is always shining behind the clouds. Less you're fae Greenock, then it's like pushing down with rain.